Hello, good evening, and a warm welcome to you. Welcome back to ExA Season 8. We have arrived at long last in Mexico here on April 16th, 2025. Keep it within the white lines here in the stadium section, and then you might find just one or two positions depending on how well he does in the final sector. 4/100ths of a second is enough. 44 milliseconds to be precise should be enough for provisional pole. Can he do that? Yes, he can! By 2 milliseconds ahead of Marcel Biega, who's just started his hot lap. So whoever is close right now, Louis Welch, he's currently up on his own time. Did he find something in the final sector? He did not. Stays in third place. Tim Tornimo does go into P4 ahead of Campbell Adams. Lucas Beisner improves to P number 6. All are doing quite well indeed. We're waiting for another driver. Campbell Adams, can he go to the front of the field like he did at the start? Yes, he can. 1 minute 12.6. He did it even in his final attempt. He messed up the previous one, but he did well on this one. His teammate Finn Geerts, he does go across the line as well. Where does he improve to? No, he stays in P10. One of the Alpines then, Damien Carril, finishes in P number 7. Then the Aston Martin of, who was that? Ryan Grubb improves to P number 10 as well. Then we're just waiting for a few more drivers. Alexi Coveros crashed into the pit entry right there. He's still going, but that's qualifying over for him for sure. Yellow flag on the main straight. Marcel Biega cannot improve and will have to start from P3. We're getting on our way right now. Let's hope that D-Sync does get away. We're going to find out the tires real soon. Round 9 here of the championship in X1 is officially underway as Campbell Adams does get off the line quite well. Let's see if everybody else gets as well. He's gonna have a good run towards turn 1. There comes Marcel Biega from that famous third position. Looks like he's not able to get the toe as much as he would have liked, but he does decide to go on the inside, and there goes the pole sitter. Campbell Adams spins around straight away. Disaster immediately in the first corner. Marcel Biega does get the first position, albeit by ghosting through Thomas Lang, who now inherits second place from the disaster that happened right there. Tim Tornimo goes up into P3. Damien Carril tries to get past as many drivers as well as he's getting on the inside of Louis Welch, but he's gotta have to back out right here. Surely he does. Lucas Beisner there trying to fend off Ryan Grubb a bit further back. Campbell Adams though still with the group. Let's hope there's no damage to his car. He was punted in the side, so let's hope that the front wing at least is still intact. We see another driver there going wide. The conditions are incredibly tricky. The game is set. This should be full wet conditions, but everybody except for 4 drivers have opted for the intermediate tires. We can see then here in turn 1, Lucas Beisner trying to fend off Angelo Tortenzio. He's in an Alpine sandwich pretty much, and he wants to get past. He gets a good opportunity right here because Damien got a bit slow out of turn 3, and he's gonna make the move straight away. Where is he gonna go? Outside or inside? He can't make a decision right there. He's gonna try the outside, which means he'll have the inside on the next corner. Damien goes quite wide, gives Lucas no opportunity to get past, but Lucas gets another great run out of the next corner. He's still gonna go side by side. The German is not giving up. The Sauber is gonna move past, and he moves almost up a position because there's Damien. Oh, they come together. They synchronously nearly spun together, and now they're dropping down the field, both of them fighting a little bit too hard, and there's your consequence.
And the Alpine slots through 1.6 seconds off of Groendorp, so there must have been a mistake from Biega. But I'm sure if we saw the gap between Geerts and Groendorp, then we would get a little bit better information, as there's a puncher for Alexi Cavero, who retires on track, and that could demonstrate the crossover period for these intermediate tyres, as Alexi Cavero rear left puncher, and that is him out of the session.
That is huge, actually. A big warning to the other drivers as well. Some have heeded the warning because Beisner, Tom Roberts, Ryan Grubb, Brandu all coming in now for a set of fresh hard tires on Lucas's car at the very least. What the others going to do? Let's quickly swap to the tire information. Matteo Blotta swapped to the medium tires as well. Finn Geerts has shown that the dry tires are now actually viable. They've got to come in now. If they don't do it, they will definitely literally blow up their tires, and they do come in all drifting into the pit entry. There they go, just in time. Damien Carril retires. He's crashed out. I'm gonna follow Pascal to see what exactly happens to the Alpine. There he is in the wall. A lot of things happening all at once. He's swapped to the fresh set of intermediates Damien has. Probably a glitch by the game. He didn't want that. Of course, those ties don't really work anymore, and that's the Dutchman out. He was fighting for at least a strong top 10 position, but he's no longer there. And there we go. Where's Tom Roberts come out? There he goes, full speed on the main straight. Is he gonna challenge Kian Goedendorp for P1 in turn 1? No, he just misses out on the lead of the race.
So that is just really, really crucial as Thomas Lang makes his way through. Marcel Biega trying to retake the position right up the top that he feels as though he's deserved. And he's made his way through to P5, trying to catch up now with Thomas Lang in P4 to D'Ortenzio in P3. But Tim Tornemo's not having it. He's fighting his way past Beisner as well around the outside. He's going to try and keep range as there's contact. Beisner just rode that curb a little bit too much. And then there was contact between himself and Tornemo. Not too bad, and I think that's just a racing incident. But Tornemo up to P6, Beisner dropping to P7. Whether it's potentially even an on-track victory, I think it's going to be hard to take a real victory with those penalties as Tom Robertson, Goedendorp swap, and Tornemo and Biega as well one more time. Why not, as they are off the pack and they're just going to now scrap for glory rather than for positions. Goedendorp gets past Roberts and up into the lead of the race. D'Ortenzio now tries and has a say in this battle down the inside of Tom Roberts. Can he make this move as there's a big lock up into turn 1 for both of them? But D'Ortenzio makes it stick and gets up into P2 and down out of the stadium section. And then just loses it all down the main straight and can't take that advantage. He just has to hope for a mistake, as this is Biega and Beisner going side by side for P7. Beisner has the inside line. Biega has the outside. Can he sweep around and retake that position? No, Beisner and Biega going round. I think that may have been a mistake from Beisner that just drew one out from Biega as well. But both of them going round, not ideal for either of those drivers. Now out of contention for that battle, and Tornemo and Grob now in a two-car battle for P5.
That makes Lucas Beisner and Marcel Biega very unhappy because they wanted to go for the fastest lap. But look at this. The battle for the lead is now properly going on with only 1.5 lap to go. It's Angelo D'Ortenzio who goes into the lead of the race. Lap 36 is starting right as of now. And now we're going to find out which of Kian and Tom is going to win the race, and if Tim can pull off something magical, and maybe even he can do something. There they go. Kian Goedendorp getting past Angelo, but Angelo is really gonna go defensive right now. What's Kian gonna do about that? Will he defend it hard? He knows he doesn't have to pass Angelo D'Ortenzio to get into the win position of the race, but it is Tom Roberts he has to worry about. He's gonna have to go defenses. There goes Tom Roberts, tries to go around the outside. Kian's got no choice but to dive on Angelo, and there is Thomas Lang trying to throw a spanner in the works on the Englishman there. Tom Roberts is struggling to keep the German behind, but he's gotta do it for the race win. Kian Goedendorp is now pushing the Alpine through the corners. There they go, side by side. How long is this gonna go? Cleanly, somehow. Whoa, Roberts nearly losing control, and there goes the victory. Literally sliding out of his hands. Kian Goedendorp then. Is he worried about a potential penalty removal of Angelo? Probably not, because he doesn't go as aggressive as he could have been. But he's going to try and go around the outside anyway. Everybody locking up, and there's Tim Tornemo out of nowhere. He's found himself suddenly with a possible chance for the podium. Kian Goedendorp is unable to pass Angelo D'Ortenzio. So while Angelo wins on track, it is Kian Goedendorp who takes the win from literally last place. A repeat of Silverstone 2 weeks ago of Angelo's side. He does it today. Tom Roberts comes in second place after a masterpiece of a strategy there to gain himself a podium. Tim Tornemo has made a comeback from 3 seconds down on this group all the way back up into the podium, and Angelo's gonna have to take P4